Hello everyone, welcome to VBA Advanced. In this video, I'm going to talk about how to get certain information in VBA. So let's get started and talk about the information we are going to see. So Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Let's go to our next slide. And the first thing is counting, how to count workbooks, how to count sheets, how to count cells in a range, and how to get the workbook names and the sheet name. Let's open Excel and let me get away. Come on, Excel. And here it is at last. So for example, let's have our dear module. Sub, let's say counter, MsgBox WorkBook.Sheets.Count. So this should give me count of my sheets present in my workbook, but this is not working. Object required. Or how about workbooks instead of workbook? Workbooks.Sheets. This should be, let's see what this should be. Oh, this should be this workbook. Yeah, now I recall. Not workbooks, rather this should be this workbook. I have to be very specific. This workbook or ActiveWorkBook. So this workbook sheets, and it is saying 1. Okay, let's have few more sheets. 2, 3, 4, 5. You can't see, right? So this is 1. This is my second sheet. This is yellow. I'm just renaming yellow. You can see the full sheet now. It's better that you should see this way. Yeah. So this is yellow. Let's say this is green. Green. This is, let's say, blue. And let's turn this to blue. And this is like what? Pink or whatever. And let's just find a pink. Oh, pink is not there. Let's indigo. Okay, and let's say this is white. Okay, so these are the 5 sheets, and let's do some counting. Go to Visual Basic and let's count the sheets. So this is 5. Okay, so now I have 5 sheets. And the last video I told you how to refer a sheet with its number, its sequence number. So if I say MsgBox, what I want to display, that is sheets, let's say 3, third sheet, and what I want to display, get its name, .name. Okay, so sheet 3 is the blue one. So let's see if I run this, so what will happen. This is blue. So this is how I get the name of the sheet, by using .name. Okay, and what if I say .name is equal to not blue, what this will do now. Let's see. This is blue, and if I execute this, remember something on the left side of is equal sign? Dot name is on the left side, false. Okay. Why? Sheets 3 dot name is equal to, what if I remove this? Oh, this is because I am saying message box. So this should not come into message box. Yeah. So let's execute it now. Now this is a command, and now my blue is turned to not blue. So this is how I can rename a sheet by using the is equal sign. There is another way of changing the name, but you can use this command also. So what if I have let's say multiple workbooks? First, get message box. Let's say now this is not workbook level, this is application level. So application dot workbooks dot say count, and let's delete this extra code. So if I count the workbooks, open workbooks, so this is saying 1. And what if I have few more workbooks? Let's create another, then another, yet another. So let's go and execute the code. Where is the code? Here is the code, and let's run this. So now I have 4 workbooks. So I can get the count of the workbook. What if I want to get the name of the workbooks? Let's say workbooks. Let's try the same format as we refer the sheets to dot name, and let's put this into message box. So let's execute, and here it is, book 1. So as I earlier got the name of the sheet, so I am using almost the same syntax. Instead of referring to the sheet, I am referring to the workbooks, and referring the workbooks with the count number, with a serial number. I can get its name. So this is how I can actually get the names of all the open workbooks, right? Like I can get the name of all the sheets. I can get the names of all the workbooks. So how about counting cells in a range? Let's say range A1 to A25 dot count. So if I count this range, this will give me 25, and if I change the range to A1 to B25, so now my cells count will be 50. You can see this. This is too small, but I hope you can see this. So this was about counting workbooks, worksheets, cells, and changing name of the worksheet, getting the name of the worksheet, getting name of the workbook. So I hope that these two tips will be helpful. Let's go back to our presentation slide and see what else we need to talk in this video. And this is getting more information. Now there are 3 functions. 2 functions are of Microsoft Excel, and one is VBA. So let me close extra workbooks. Yeah, everything closed now. So let's open again our Excel, and let's go into zoom mode. Yeah, and let's try to use the function cell is equal to cell, and I can get address, column, color, contents, file name, format, parenthesis, prefix, protect, row, type, width. Let's try address. ADDRESS. You need to put them in the inverted commas. And this is saying this, the cell of this address is B2. If you look at the help available, you can see that there is an optional reference. So if I say D1 in the option, I use the option. So this will give me cell reference of D1. So if I say is equal to cell and let's say column and I refer to A2, sorry. So this is giving me 1, and if I copy this, so this is how I'm getting column numbers. So if I insert a column here in D, you can see when my cells move to the right, so all the references get updated. So this was about the function cell. You can try the other arguments and check out what results you can get. And then there is another function that is info, and info, by using the function info, I can get directory, number of active worksheets, and then origin, OS version, recalculation mode, is it automatic or is it manual, release version of Microsoft Excel, and the system. So let's try directory. Remember in the last video I talked about in the last video I think I talked about this workbook.path. So what about the directory? So this is giving me the directory of current directory. If I save my file by using the save as, this will get updated. And what else we have this in info? We have, say, system will tell me about something about operating environment, and this is giving me PC-DOS. So this is translating Windows as PC-DOS. So I think with this I can identify that whether I'm working on Apple or Windows system. So now talk about the environment function of VBA. So let's have a module here. And let me try to get a better view. Yeah. So in this module, let's try serve the information. Okay. So if I try to use the function environment, Environ, this is the function, and this one says expression. So I don't know the expressions. What I know is that I can use numeric references instead of expressions too. So if I say 3, and let's get this result in MsgBox. What is 3? So this is common program files. So this is giving me the path to the common files directory or the folder. So how about I want to generate a list of all the possible results of the environment function by using the numeric key. Think about it, how to do it. Yeah, you're right, you are thinking on the right lines. So if I create a loop for vMyLoop is equal to 1 to, I think there are 48 or 47 numeric values that I can use, but let's say we refer it to 60. Create a loop up to 60 times. Next, vMyLoop and let's display the result in cells. So my row will be changing, so that will be my loop, comma, the column will be constant, dot value is equal to Environ, and the number should change every time, so it should be my loop. I hope you understand. We have used this loop many times earlier, so if you don't understand, it is always better to go back and look at the video on for next loop. So let's run this, and we have our results. So let's delete the extra data. So the first one is all user profile. This is C:\program data, app data is equal to users other, and so on, common files, and computer name, kids PC. And then I have this home drive C, home path, users other, and then OneDrive settings. And this is the all data this function environment can give me. This is the path of the program data folder, program files, if it is x86 32-bit, so this will be stored in C:\this folder. And right, so what is the use of this info? You know, our target is to create a database right after end of these videos. So in a database, what we do is we create a audit trail of the entries that are made by the users. So what we need to know that when this entry was created, who created this entry, and using which computer. So all this information is available through these functions. So let's say this is username. So if I say MsgBox Environ and username, so let's comment this out and run this. So it is not running. Why? Because username without inverted commas will be treated as variable. So we need to put this in inverted commas, and let's run it again. And this time I'm getting the username. This is the name I have used to log in on this computer. So if you are using another name, it will appear. So you can get this username and save it with the entry. So so this will create a trail that when at what time this was created, you will use the date function to save the time. You can use this user domain or to identify the PC name, and you can use user profile or username to save with the entry, and this will help you out in future when you are doing some audit, when this entry was created and who edited this entry. So this will be saved in your table, and generally this information is not available to the user, only to the programmer when he go to the tables and dig this information out. So these are the functions that you can use to collect data about the workbooks, worksheets, cells, and then these cell info and environment are very helpful when you want to create a data trail for future users. So this was about this video. If you learned something new, think about giving this video a thumbs up. Think about liking this video.